Sielela Thina lusapho lwayo Nkosi Sielela Thina lusapho lwayo.
Apart from life, a strong constitution, and an abiding connection to the Timber Royal House, the only thing my father bestowed upon me at birth was a name, Holihlahla. In Xhosa, Holihlahla literally means pulling the branch of a tree, but its colloquial definition could more accurately be termed troublemaker. I do not believe that names are destiny, but in later years, friends and relatives would jestingly ascribe to my birth name the many storms I have both caused and weathered. Until 1960, the University College of Fort Hare in the municipality of Alice was the only residential center of higher education for blacks in South Africa. Fort Hare was more than that. It was a beacon for African scholars from all over the continent. For young black South Africans like myself, it was Oxford and Cambridge, Harvard and Yale, all rolled into one. In June of 1953, a public meeting was called by the provincial executive of the ANC at Sophiatown's Odeon Cinema to discuss opposition to the removal. It was a lively, exuberant meeting, attended by over 1,200 people, none of whom seemed intimidated by the presence of dozens of heavily armed policemen. Only a few days before the meeting, my banning orders, as well as Walter's, had expired. This meant that we were no longer prevented from attending or speaking at gatherings, and arrangements were quickly made for me to speak at the theater. The crowd that night was passionate, and their emotion undoubtedly influenced mine. As I condemned the government for its ruthlessness and lawlessness, I stepped across the line. I said that the time for passive resistance had ended, that nonviolence was a useless strategy and could never overturn a white minority regime bent on retaining its power at any cost. At the end of the day, I said, violence was the only weapon that would destroy apartheid, and we must be prepared in the near future to use that weapon.
Mandela.
The time for the healing of the wounds has come. The time to build is upon us. A rainbow nation at peace with itself and the world. We enter into a covenant that we shall build a society in which all South Africans, both black and white, will be able to walk tall without any fear in their hearts, assured of their inalienable right to human dignity. A rainbow nation at peace with itself and the world. Let freedom reign. God bless Africa. I thank you.
Nkosi sikeleli Afrika.